Welcome back, my friends. I am Brian.
Woo!
And you are Chords and Notes Nation. Have a seat, Renegades. Ren has released Vincent's Tale. Alright, this was put out about 2 hours ago on the Ren YouTube channel. I am looking forward to this one. I love his stories. He is absolutely amazing. If you are new here, check out my Ren reaction playlist. I also have the Big Push as well. So a lot of his work solo and with that street performing or busking group, as you will. So no further delay, let's get into it. Takes you back to a different time, that music, doesn't it? Jeez, he's all liquored up. He just stole his guitar, folks.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
Oh, wow.
I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be in the work for that right, because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in a dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I love you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me.
Oh, he's upset.
Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble, make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent, getting wasted, it's my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut, it's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. My brain like Genghis Khan, soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victimless, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. When fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes, late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate, kick martial like master sparkle. Park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, advice of cartilage, karma served like a carbonated cola on the crucifix kill. Vincent wanna kill, blood gets spilled, double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
Oh! he stuck them with glass. Oh my god. Yeah. Holy smokes. That would be awful.
So it goes. In the absence of the light, the devil's soul.
Oh, that soul.
Then out the mind, Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor, the cook to torment him. Hate the wolf spits on him, rapes him, hits and kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, heart upon his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some are never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror, and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow, and shadow ban the problem man, a sold for $1, and keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it, all the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch, and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was a boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past, not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law, so he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Where is this tale going to go next? That is where I'm left on this one. I love Ren as a storyteller. Not only a storyteller, but how he's able to put it to music and really bring it to life. I love the camera work in this video. That was really, really, really cool. Kind of chaotic, definitely from a personal street level. It was even cool, the guy he was supposed to be fighting, how it was kind of a point of view shot, but man, oh man, what a story. Oh my goodness. So, two things here. Number one, his ability to take a guitar, and I don't mean specifically in the video, which he did, but I mean to be able to take a guitar, and I love his chords that he uses. But the way he's able to, especially in this song, like different sections, he put a different musical feel to it. And it all just sort of flowed, even though there was all of this chaotic changes and turns and twists to the story. The music helped it move along. And it was just him and his voice. And that one part after he stabbed the guy and before he got arrested, where he was just singing with so much soul. And then, of course, there was a little bit of, I think, probably like a reggae feel to it, right? That's what captivates me about Ren. It's his ability to be one with the music, okay? I know that sounds corny, but that's kind of what he's doing. He's a master of his craft. He knows what the story is that he wants to tell, and he finds the most effective way to tell that story. Now let's talk about the story. The story is amazing. I think it goes beyond Vincent and Great Britain. I think it is a tale for every man, especially in the world that we live in that's dominated by a system that's run by elites, right? So Vincent, here he is. You know, I mean, was this post-war? Post whatever, it doesn't matter. This was a situation where Vincent was like not in a good state of mind. Everything that in this case Great Britain had promised him, all of the promises of whatever that the case may be, a better life, you know, so on and so forth, it really seemed like he was let down on every level. And there was this anger that was built up, and that happens with us, doesn't it? You know, when we were, as Ren was saying, you know, he was given lies. Vincent was sold lies. You know, at some point we all reach that moment of frustration where it's like, dude, this is bullshit. Okay, whatever the case may be, and in this case, you know, it being life in general and being a slave to the system and not being seen and heard in the grand scheme of things, and just sort of having to toe the line. But all of a sudden, all of this stuff taken from you. I mean, whether, you know, you go to war and you're supposed to fight for the country and you come back and much like the Americans, servicemen and women from Vietnam, they come back and they're spit upon and they're dishonored when they come back home. And you can have your opinions about whether a war should be fought or not, but you know, ultimately it's other people sending other people's young men and women off to die and to fight, and you have governments that promise this, in our land it's going to be like this and it's going to be like that, and always trying to sell you something. From the macro level down to the micro level. It could be the government, it could be the place that you work, it could be the people you're around. You know, there's always someone's always trying to sell something and tell you that things are going to be a certain way, and then all of a sudden you get disappointed and it's not. And if you have a lifetime perpetually of all of these disappointments and lies and frustrations build up, you're going to snap just like Vincent did. Now, if he plays the guitar that good when he's drinking, that's amazing. He needs to return that guitar, by the way. Don't steal a guitar. But then it's going to make you, all of this frustration, then you hide it with drugs and alcohol, and you start to lose yourself, and then you start making really bad decisions. And in this case, he did, didn't he? You know, he got into a fight with someone and stabbed him with a broken glass bottle, and that really just don't do that. That's not a good thing, right? And now he's getting arrested and going to jail. So here we have a little bit of a cliffhanger. Is there going to be more to this story, or is this just a snapshot into Vincent? I don't know if this is tied into Jenny and Screech. I haven't listened to those in so long. I would have to go back and refresh my memory on that. Maybe this is another story being woven into that, or he's starting something separate. Whatever the case may be, as it is, Vincent's Tale is a really, really, really good song. And I think that it's telling a greater tale that we need to hear. We need to be reminded of that not everything is as we're being told, that not everything is righteous and glorious. You know, there's plenty of people that are living chaotic lives. And there are people out there that are so angry at the world, they will do what they need to do, even as senseless, hopeless, and violent as it is, to express that. And that's, you got to be careful with that. That's, you know, stay away from people like that, basically. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. I'm glad Ren put this one out. This was really a nice treat. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check out my Ren Reactions playlist. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I will talk to you in the next video.